How to create a linked entry. When you want to split a receipt, you can use a linked entry. This way, your bank account is associated with the supplier for the total amount, and the reconciliation with your bank statement becomes greatly simplified, since the account and the amount will match those of your bank statement. Let's suppose that you spend $100 at H-E-B and pay by check, and want to split your spending in 3 buckets: $60 in groceries, $25 in DVDs, and $15 in various clothing. First, make sure all the accounts you need exist. If one is missing, typically the supplier in case of a new one, go to the Structure tab and create it before entering the transaction. So let's start. First, create a linked entry where the resource account is your bank account, bank checking, and the tier account is your supplier account, supplier H-E-B. And then we need to enter the amount of total. So let's start. The date is set, payment type, a check. We can enter the number here if we wish. Verification level, scheduled because you did the check. The style is a linked entry. We enter the total number, $100. And then the resource account, we said it's paid with my checking account. The tier is H-E-B, it's a supplier. And now, we need to create one line per split entry, with the employee account being the destination account for the spending, for instance, purchases, food. So let's start. $60, employee, food. Comment, we can add a comment if we wish, for instance, groceries. To create a new line, press the plus button and enter the new amount. We said $25 in DVDs, so the employee account is possibly in my leisure account, multimedia here. And then we can add some comments to DVDs. And as we can see, it remains $15. So let's add the last line, $15. And the employee is clothes. Let's call the line here, John Clothes. Before you press enter, we recommend that you actually set a color so that you can easily see your line after in the list of entries. So let's create a text color. Once you're done, press insert. That's it. Here is your linked entries. As you can see, we have $100 that has been split in 3 different buckets. You can then switch to the budget and the account tabs to understand the effect of the split. Let's look at the budget. Select budget, and we can see here what happens. We can see that we spent $100. We can see the split: 16 food, 15 in clothes, and 25 in multimedia. Going to the accounts, we can see on the checking account that we did spend $100 against H-E-B, and if we click on H-E-B, we can see that this supplier here, has been properly ventilated. The value is 0, of course, since we've paid H-E-B. And now, if we want to see what happened in the food, we can just press on the purchase food to see how much you spent and where we spent it.